Yo. We've been watching PewdiePie videos for like, how many hours? I don't know.
Since I got here
since
at
you
like
got here.
7:30 at night.
Now we're watching PewdiePie videos. We love you, PewdiePie.
He's probably like the funniest person on YouTube. Besides Shane Dawson.
Can't even touch Shane. No, done. Listen. We've been watching him play The Walking Dead, The New Day, Episode 1. Seems like a really fun game, and I want to play it so bad. And then, if you know the game, you're going to know what we're going to talk about. If you don't know the game, I can't really explain it, because I'm only watching it. But basically, it's like, you're this guy named Lee. You're a murderer. Zombie apocalypse happened. You're saving a little girl. And it's like, the choices that you make
affects how the game goes.
Yeah. Which I really like those games.
Yeah.
Because, like, you get to choose, like, I wonder if I, like, go on the bad streak and then go on the good streak or then mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, because, I mean, one bad decision doesn't make you die. But, I mean, it makes it kind of easier for you to die because, like, with Lee, he built up this friendship with Kenny.
Kenny!
And later...
Oh my god, they killed Kenny.
And later on, Kenny saved his life. So, I mean, the fact that he made this friendship with Kenny, I mean, it saves him in the end. And I think he's getting this little fling started with Carly.
Ooh, girl.
Because he saved her instead of Doug. I mean, I would have saved her too because she got the gun. But I mean,
she would bring more assets to the team. Not because she's a girl. But she's got a gun and she knows how to use it.
The Doug, he was just like this smart, techie guy.
He was smart, and he's like a techie guy, but I get that.
He's like the best friend. Like the sidekick. That person.
Sidekicks.
Whoa, sidekicks.
Soccer team. Grr, muscles.
You ain't got no muscles.
Don't pinch my fat. Anyway, what we're talking about is if we were in the situation with Lee, how would we feel about, how would we feel towards him knowing, if we known that he was a murderer, that he's convicted, can't even speak right now, but the snuff.
Like, he's convicted of murder and he's already been sentenced to life. Like, I mean, he's gonna die. He was gonna die. But luckily, he escaped from that police car after the policeman turned into like a zombie. And he's like, I'm gonna rip your head off. And leaves like, I'm gonna shoot you with my gun.
It's like, sorry guys, I'm sorry, Officer Bam.
Would you have given that girl that gun that wanted to kill herself?
That's a good choice.
No,
I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't have the heart. One, I wouldn't have the heart to. Two, a gun would make a loud noise. More zombies would have come from the woods.
Yeah, that's why. I think that's one of the reasons why Lee didn't want to give her the gun.
Well, technically, PewdiePie didn't want to give her the gun.
Well, Lee's the character. And, I mean, Pewds was being smart because
Pew pew.
Zombies are attracted to loud noise, and if he would have let the girl have that gun to shoot herself, it would have been his fault that the zombies come.
And then be like, rah!
But that Glenn guy was mad because, you know, he wanted to get with that girl, and it turned out she was a zombie, and...
Well, technically she had a boyfriend. He's like, you have a boyfriend?
Yeah,
it's like, really, at a time like this, you're gonna ask somebody that?
Yeah.
Gosh, Glenn.
And,
Gosh. I'm blind.
Lost my train of thought.
Train of thoughts. But anyway, back to what we were saying. I was saying, since how PewDiePie's playing Lee, how he's treating the little girl, because he finds a little girl, and he's helping this little girl, and he's taking care of this little girl so he can, till she finds her parents, which are possibly dead, in Savannah. That's funny, because that's my name.
There are no towns named Jessica.
There's probably...
Ever.
Hey!
Ever.
You got famous people named Jessica? There's no famous people named Savannah.
Not yet, girl.
I bet you there's Jessicas in France. Because no one's named Savannah in French.
Oh, oui, oui.
That breaks my heart. That made no sense, I know. But no. How he treats everybody and the little girl, I would say he redeemed himself. I mean, in my eyes. Like, yes, you're a convicted murderer. I get that. I'm a little iffy around you, but how you're treating that little girl and how you're treating us and everybody else, like trying to take care, trying to make sure everyone's okay, I'm gonna look past it. I'm looking at you as a person, not as a convicted convict. Because in situations like this, like the baddest person could be like your greatest ally and could be really good.
Yeah, and
Tell us your zombie apocalypse team at below.
Their what?
Their zombie apocalypse team. Who would they have on their team? Whether it's your friends, your family.
We're on a team.
We're on a team. Plus, my boyfriend, her boyfriend, my friend Angelica. Oh crap, I said her name. Oh well, they don't know her. My friend Luke, my friend Cameron. My base is my house, because I live in the boonies. And it's the great, because if you live in the boonies, there's less chance to have zombies. But there is also a higher chance to have zombies now that we've watched this, that they can hide in trees.
But plus your house is more like hidden because it's like covered in trees.
Not in the winter though. In the summer, yes. In the winter, no.
And it's easily defended.
It is easily defended. It's got like one barbed wire fence. We got like a little thing of barbed wire, electric. I don't even know if it works to keep the cows away. But
oh, we're gonna take a bunch of crappy scrap wood and try to make a fence. Like
dude,
that
no,
one guy did.
Yeah, no, dude. We got two places. We got this house and then the old house down there with a shop. Plus, we got my grandpa's army skills. Well, I'm already planning this as them already being turned.
And with my future navy skills.
I'm just so proud of her.
Yes, yesterday I decided to enlist in the Navy. My recruiter came by and he talked to me and he told me all the stuff that the Navy's about. And I can still go medical while I'm in the Navy. I can train as a medical tech while I'm in the Navy. And then once I'm out of the Navy, I get my college paid for free.
Yep.
And there's also this other bill, I forgot what the name of it was, but after I'm done with the Navy, I still get money to go to college, but if I've already gone through college using the post 9/11 bill, then I can use that bill to pay for my kids' college. Like, I can save the money and send my kids to college.
That is awesome.
Yeah. And who knows, I might like being in the Navy, and I might make that my career instead of getting out and going to college.
You would make a great medical RN, nurse. RN?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it.
But then again, you have to have a college degree to be an officer, so I'd have to go to college eventually if I wanted to, like, become an officer or whatever. You know, get that big head, be high up in that Navy.
Well, I probably, now that you mentioned it, I think I should think about it. We can be together. We can be bunkmates. I would get us kicked out.
I mean, we're both pretty comfortable with sharing a bed, you know, since I stay over here, like, all the time.
I'm PewdiePie.
Yeah, I go next week to do take my ASVAB test.
The real one.
Yeah.
Not the practice one.
And
which
then,
sucked.
Yeah. And then I take my physical, and then I take a mental screening test, and then I go in and I talk to the person that assigns jobs, and I sign my contract, and then I take the oath to get sworn into the Navy. And then after that, I'll be on the waiting list until I graduate, and then I'll be shipped out to boot camp.
On my honor, I will try to serve God and His country and live by the Girl Scout law. I still remember.
That is so not the same thing.
I remember that.
Were you really a Girl Scout?
Yes, I was. I was a Girl Scout and sold cookies.
Man, I wanted to be a Girl Scout.
I was a Girl Scout. Me and my sister both were Girl Scouts.
I really cannot imagine you being a...
I'm sorry. I'll pick that up later.
I really cannot imagine you being a Girl Scout.
I was a Girl Scout. I was a Girl Scout. Mom got me in the Girl Scouts. I was.
I don't know. When I was younger, I was a little tomboy, so
I was a tomboy too.
I mean, Girl Scouts wasn't my thing, and
I actually had fun.
Yeah.
You actually would you would have fun. Got to go to this camp every year. It was fun.
I wish my mom would have talked me into getting into Girl Scouts.
It was really fun. We could have been on the same troop. Our friendship could have blossomed.
We could have been friends much earlier instead of in those awkward middle school years.
But those were the greatest awkward middle school years because you came to my birthday party.
Yeah.
The one that I was starting to grow a ruin by talking about how much bigger her TV was when I got mine. But screw you, you don't have one.
Who?
I'm not going to say her name because she might watch this.
Was it Miranda?
Yes. Bitch. I don't know. Hi, if you're watching this.
Fuck you! I will stab you in the face!
Anyway, back to what we were saying. This has got on a whole random topic here.
Well, that's why we're called the Blabbermouths. We just blab and blab and blab and blab.
But it's PewdiePie. I want to do an intro for Pewdie. And cry.
PewdiePie.
PewdiePie.
See, she's gonna use her ginormous boobs to hide her head in. She's gonna be like,
PewdiePie.
oh gosh.
Oh my gosh, I can't get up. Okay. Oh gosh. Well, this is a long enough video. So we're gonna go. Hope you liked our blab. Peace, love, subscribe. And again, tell us who your team would have been. Or be. I'd like to know.
And tell us your game plan, because we might take some ideas from you.
Okay.
Because it's all about survival, bitches.
All about survival, and we could help each other, you know?
Yeah.
We could meet up, man, become a big group, and be like, what up, zombie? Zombies is the word PewdiePie.
I mean, the more people you have on your team, the better.
Exactly. Longer survival skills.
And plus, you have more people to sacrifice, if you have to.
We must sacrifice to the gods. Okay, we gotta go. So, peace, love, subscribe. Your love from us, the Blabbermouths.